So Apex Legends just came out today, and it's from Titanfall developer, owned by EA, of course. But overall, the game is really, really fun. Very big surprise. Just kind of came out of the blue. And honestly, from what I've played so far, this might be the best Battle Royale shooter yet. At least a Battle Royale with very, very interesting quality of life changes and ways to change up the Battle Royale formula to make it fresh. So the way the game works is that it's a little bit of a mix between something like Overwatch or maybe even some of the Call of Duty kind of Blackout heroes, but mix that in with Battle Royale. So each one of these heroes has kind of like different powers. They have like one ability and then an ultimate ability. So for example, this character can summon this little drone that heals your allies, and then her ultimate ability calls down a supply drop for you to get some supplies and stuff like that. That's usually pretty good supplies. This guy could have like a cool grappling hook. This guy has cool shields. This guy could track people. You get the point. These two characters you have to pay money to unlock, or I guess grind currencies for. Not too sure about how the currencies are working in this game so far. Most of it though does seem to be cosmetic only in the form of loot boxes. And yeah, so it looks like you should be able to buy them with some kind of fake currency. Here we go. We have some currencies as well here, but nothing pay to win so far. So let's go ahead and dive into the game and tell you what I think of it. But just starting out here, guys, there's some really cool things with this game. So one thing that's cool about this game already is that I think the lobby system is very well done. So it's kind of similar to a MOBA almost in that you pick your heroes, but it's smartly done in that it goes pretty quickly. One thing that's kind of cool is right after this kind of selection process, by the way, you could talk to your teammates during this and get to know them a little bit before the game starts, which is cool. But one thing that is cool, this kind of skips, that blank map, kind of just walking around doing nothing phase that is so popular in Fortnite and PUBG. Pretty much every other Battle Royale game. So this game, well, there is a little bit of downtime. You're kind of picking your hero, seeing some stats here, which is kind of cool. I think they smartly kind of made it didn't feel like there's that much wait time between games. As you can see here, you can see different stats on your champions and squads and things like that. A little area to show off, I guess. But yeah, load times in this game and the map especially is very gorgeous. I think this game is very well done in terms of graphics, optimization, and overall just look and feels. You can see the map here is quite diverse with different hills, different kind of environments, lots and lots of buildings. Of course, the buildings are kind of just the same, kind of like crates and stuff like that. But this right here I also want to talk about is the way you go down is that you're kind of grouped together under a randomly picked leader in your squad, where pretty much tells you where to go. And this is really cool in that it lets you stick with your squad very well. One thing about this though that I noticed is that sometimes if someone's not paying attention, it says you saw right there, you kind of landed on top of the roof instead of next to me. But you could kind of disengage if you want to and stuff like that. Looting in this game is pretty quick, and like I said before, the look and feel is very good. It's a little bit similar to Call of Duty Blackout. Shooting here is very good. I got a sniper weapon. As you can see here, picking up some armor. And shooting is very punchy and visceral. You can see good damage indicators, and it's pretty fast and reactive. And I think the shooting here feels very good. Maybe a little bit, tiny bit slower, maybe a little bit slower time to kill than Call of Duty Blackout, but I think it's really good here. And feels good. You don't die quite as quickly as you would in a game like Titanfall, right? But another thing I do want to touch on is the really cool respawn system. So the way it works is that when you die, you kind of drop a little token. And if someone comes and picks up that token where you died, maybe they wiped the other squad, they could pick up that token even if you're killed while down, and then they can later resurrect you to join back up with the squad. So this is a really cool solution to the problem with every Battle Royale game, is when you die and your squad keeps living on, and you can't really play with them. You're just waiting for 30 minutes, doing nothing while your squad is having fun without you. So in this way, it kind of incentivizes everyone to be on the same page in terms of playing the game at the same time. So your squad's not going to leave you, right, and just keep playing without you. So I think this is a really smart way to do it. So of course, no game is perfect, and so far I've already kind of noticed a couple of things. I do want to mention that the skins and stuff like that kind of do work like Overwatch, which is cool. You could actually get some pretty cool skins. So yes, this game does have loot boxes called Apex Packs, but you do open them, and they really do remind me of Overwatch, as I said already. Quite a long animation here, but the rewards seem decent enough. You do get some cool skins. Look, as you can see here, I already got some skins. Already got 2 character skins and got a skin here. Pretty cool. Nothing too fancy, right? Just kind of recolor. But cool to see, they're pretty generous with these skins and stuff already. Pretty cool. One thing I do want to mention is that there isn't really an ability after a match to add someone you just played with. I think that would be a really cool feature, and It is in some games. I think they eventually added it into PUBG, but not here, unfortunately. Maybe they'll add that in eventually. But another thing that I kind of wish the game had is a kill cam. So when you die, you could kind of see how it happened. Of course, that could kind of give you information about the enemy, maybe influencing the balance between the kind of like the respawn timer thing. Well, maybe you'd have information on where they are, picking up your little respawn thing. But I'm not sure if that's why they didn't put it in the game. Maybe they'll put a kill timer in eventually. But those are two things I've already noticed that could be implemented into the game, but you know, not a big deal on each account. So some other things about this game that make it really cool. It has a really good ping system. You can ping weapons to show your squad mates weapons. You can show them where the enemy is. You can show them that you're defending location, that there was someone in a location. That's really cool. Probably the best ping system I've seen out of any Battle Royale game so far. Not only that, but I think this game's kind of niche is that it kind of has like Overwatch heroes and the Battle Royale kind of game type, right? And I think that really does add a kind of a unique factor to this game. And the heroes are kind of different enough to feel fun, but not complicated enough to kind of get in the way of the shooting. So I'm playing a guy right now. As you hold your gun up, he kind of holds up a shield, which is really cool. Another character kind of looks like Bastion, can shoot a grappling hook and help your squad kind of traverse buildings quicker. Another character can put up a drone that heals everybody, like I said before. But I think these abilities and stuff, while they sound cool on paper, they really do make the game feel quite fun. As you can see here, I'm in a battle, taking out some shots. My ally goes down. This guy also has the shield, so we're kind of like an interesting turtle situation. I'm taking a little bit of shots at his shield. He's taking a little bit of shots at mine. My ally shooting him from afar. I eventually do whittle him down, taking him out right here. And melee in this game works pretty good as well. I actually have meleeed a couple people to death without a weapon. So picking up some loot over here on my left. I do see some loot, but I do see another person coming at me. I do get some shots off. Loot in this game is pretty generous, by the way. It's pretty good. This instance right here, this guy was actually trying to get picked up so bad that I kept fumbling my ability to get the weapon. But I was able to kind of take this person out. Unfortunately, they did have another squad mate coming behind them, which managed to finish me off right then as I was trying to revive them. So there you go. But anyways, guys, this was just kind of my look at Apex Legends. It just came out, and I think this game is actually quite good indeed. It has really good graphics, really good optimization. The abilities feel fun. The shooting feels good. You know, in some ways, I think it's like kind of like they took the engine and the kind of stuff they learned from Titanfall, some of the movement mechanics and stuff like that, and put a really good spin on the Battle Royale genre with things like the interesting respawn type, interesting lobbies, interesting abilities that you don't really see in any other Battle Royale game. Now, the one thing I think this game could use perhaps is maybe more movement mechanics. Maybe we could see some cars and some vehicles later on. Maybe one of the kind of heroes calls down like a motorcycle or ATV that other people could ride on with that person. That would be really cool. But overall, voice chat works good. Socialization seems fun with people playing the game, seem excited to play the game. And I'm going to be interested to hear what you think of this game. So let me know down in the comments down below, and I'll see you again very soon. Thank you, and I'm Tom Spark. See you later.